But it should be a simple fix. Should be a very simple fix. Welcome in, everybody, to version number 3 of this. Hopefully it'll be right. We're going to find out. I'm hitting the macro right now, and we will go from there. I will be right back.
Can.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's time for Ken Stout Live.
Hello, everybody on YouTube. It is Wednesday, 9:28. We're only 28 minutes late getting started. I did that intentionally for Alex. Wednesday, the 14th of June. If you can hear me on YouTube, put any kind of number, any number. This is like Saturday Night Live Jeopardy. Write down a number, any number. And Wintermute writes the letter A. Tony Wallow wrote the word cat. Stealth Mode wrote, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now we're going to test to see if you can hear the Zoom homies. Hello, Zoom homies. William, Tim, Greg, Sam, Chris. Okay, desktop audio is not being seen, so cannot hear you guys. I can tell you're not being heard because the audio for you guys didn't go anywhere. And I knew this was going to be an issue. Seriously, I really did know I would hear Zoom, but I didn't think it was going to go across. And if you guys are hearing Zoom, let me know. But I'm pretty much sure you cannot hear Zoom because the mixer itself is not running. Give me a minute to figure this out. Okay, that's interesting because that is interesting. Yeah, that's working. I can hear you guys through Zoom, so we know it's working. Of course, right now, Zoom is going to be confused because they can hear my voice, but not your guys' voice. And this is an automatic thing. I can go in there and add a capture real quick if that's what I have to do. I don't want to do that, but I can. You can hear me, correct, because I'm using the Yeti for both Zoom and for Zoom. Now, let's just say, William, say hello, and let's see if Tim can hear you say hello on YouTube. Did you hear him on Zoom, Tim, or on YouTube? All right, now let's get an audio check from Zoom, please. Damn it. On Zoom, you can hear me, and on YouTube, you can hear me, but nobody can hear you guys, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. And I changed it to K3 hands-free audio, AG audio. Um, on you can hear me on YouTube, right? Okay, now anybody else say anything on Zoom, please. Yeah, it's still not working. All right, hang on. All right, let's try it again. Let's see if you guys can say something in it. Kick over to Zoom as well. It didn't. Damn it. All right, bear with me 1 second, please. Give me a moment. And try it again, please. Audio check from Zoom. Oh, doggone, this is frustrating. That's got to be Sam. You can hear YouTube voice now. Okay, YouTube is hearing the Zoom homies. Yeah, I understand that, but according to the mixer, it's not going out. So if they're hearing you, I need to figure out where the source is and how to adjust it because, okay, let's see if that helps. I turned everything on. Negative on Zoom. Okay. All right. If you're hearing it, Tim, you're the only one hearing any Zoom homies on YouTube. Nobody else is. I think you need to mute your Zoom and then go from there because um, Roy can hear. Okay, Roy says he can hear. Okay, so um, just you guys have a conversation between yourself. I'll know when it's working because I'll see it on the mixer, and I'll let. Yeah, if you're hearing them though, are you hearing them over Zoom or are you hearing them over YouTube? That's the question. Zoom's always going to work. We got to get Zoom out of the equation. Zoom is working. We're good with that. I'm trying to get your voices like I normally do over to the YouTube, so on YouTube so everybody can hear it. All right, I'll double. If you're hearing it, Tim, I've got you guys muted and I can't hear anybody from Zoom on YouTube. Yeah, I'm using OBS is what I'm using. Yeah, but they're recognized by the system and they're recognized by Zoom and everything works. I just got to figure out something here just in a second. Give me a minute. Yeah, I understand you. I do. I can hear that through these. That's fine. I separated the audio. I had Zoom audio, I had YouTube audio. YouTube audio, I could only hear my voice, nobody else's. And that's what coincides with what I'm seeing on the mixer. I'll know when it goes out over the air because the mixer will go up and down and it'll fluctuate with your voices. Winnie Meat says, we hear Ken, not the others. That Roy, you claim otherwise. Yeah, Tim says he hears YouTube, and Roy's saying he hears YouTube. I'm going to not mess around with this and just go ahead and do something here that I usually don't do, and this will be fun. I need to put one of these in, I believe. And this is going to be called... there we go. And go over here to this. And then go to here. And then go to here. And then go find it over here. Don't tell me I have to freaking restart that to get... Oh, there it is. All right. I will go out on a limb here and say I'm not going to adjust anything. One person and one person only, say a few words over Zoom so that I can check to see if it's on YouTube, please.
What do you want to hear?
Few words over Zoom so you can see if it's over YouTube, please.
Okay, I verified it's working because I can hear Zoom in my earphones and the TV. Now I'm going to switch the source over here.
Checking 1 2 3. Checking 1 2 3. Check test 1 2 3. Check test 1 2 3.
Can anybody hear me? Can anybody
No,
hear
I can't
me?
hear you at all. What'd you say? Huh? I still didn't hear you. Somebody said, can I hear you? Somebody said, can I hear you?
That was me.
Somebody said, can I hear you? I still can't hear you.
All right, I need a verification now that they should be super loud on YouTube as well because it's 100% going into the red. So if you can't hear them, how come you ask? Okay, well, Roy, it just now got fixed actually. So
I can hear it.
okay, I'm going to change.
It's kind of annoying when I turn it on because I hear an echo.
I'm going to lower it down so that it hits the parameters that are suggested. And then I'm going to go up here and mute that one. And can I, one more time over YouTube, and this should be the last time to check. Somebody say something.
1 2.
Hello.
All right, we're good. That'll
Goodbye.
work. All right, that's
All right.
tonight's show.
World.
Oh, that's
Sam
kind of
seems
loud.
to be Sam, who hasn't said one word yet, seems to be the loudest.
That was loud. I unmuted YouTube, and that was loud as crap.
Yeah, well, I'm still adjusting YouTube. What I did is I went into OBS and I created a new audio source, and now I've got to back it back down to get it to the parameters that are acceptable. It
Nice.
won't be that hard to do. Speaking of YouTube, this is for YouTube and YouTube only. In other words, if you want to participate, you got to be watching the stream. I need you to see if the reactions heart is in the lower right-hand corner of chat. And if it is, put a yes. If it isn't, put a no. Somebody will put
So
one
what?
and 2. The reactions heart that's in the YouTube chat.
Oh, I can't do that on my computer. You gotta use a cell phone to do that. But I can do that
no,
right
you don't.
now.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Really?
You can use it on the, yeah. Now, give me 1 second here.
I don't see an option.
Well, because right now you're not going to see it, Tim.
Oh, you got
that's
to
what
turn
give
it
me
off.
1 second means. It means, okay, give me 10 seconds. I'm going to be slow about this.
Oh my gosh.
Count to 5.
Time's up.
I'm done. Count to 5.
There
Go
it
to
is.
YouTube.
Oh,
Exactly,
okay.
because the creator controls whether or not that shows up. Doug said
100%.
something
I'm gonna
today.
give you 100% on this guy, and a lot of
I got
heart,
the hearts
a
floating.
lot of freak. I'm doing that.
I got the hearts floating on YouTube chat.
Well,
Yeah,
before
I
you
see
couldn't
you.
do that on a regular Windows computer. You can only do it on a mobile device.
I will probably go out on a limb
Interesting.
and tell you it's been there for a while. Wintermute
Really?
says still no. I just turned it back off, Wintermute. And Doug made me think about something today when he said that only the creator can do it, because Jeff Reinwald said he didn't have it. And I experimented with it and determined that if I turn it off, nobody sees it on my channel. That makes sense. You guys cannot go in individually to your YouTube settings and turn it on or off. Only the creator can turn it on during the stream that's going out.
Oh.
So if said creator, Kerry Holzman, turns his off, you're not going to see it. If said creator, Doug Betts, turns his on, you're going to see it. If I turn it on, you're going to see it. I turned it off because I'm not going to mention any names, but some of you will sit there and hold the heart button down until there's 1,222,233
Oh,
of them.
I would turn that off too. That would drive me up the wall.
It kind of sometimes does. All right, now.
And it doesn't matter if it's a heart or a balloon, but that still would drive me up the wall.
Yeah, it does. And that's why it's turned off. Now I'm going to unblur my screen. Tim asked what it was I bought. I bought the TP-Link Bluetooth 5.0
Nice.
nano US adapter to get the earbuds that I have that Tim sent me for my birthday. And again, thank you, Tim. Working. They work just fine. Now, in the following of someone with 35 and a half years experience.
Litter bug.
My house.
Oh. Uh-oh. Better get Mako.
I'm the one that's got to pick it up. It don't matter to me if I throw it on the ground or not. All right.
I'm glad they work, Ken.
I'm glad we actually, although I don't understand why it wouldn't pick it up, but then again, maybe because it is Bluetooth, I have to set a separate audio source for it. I don't know. Stealth mode. Good to see him.
I have the same problem with my stuff, so that's normal.
Yeah, the two restarts were, when I restarted it the first time, I went to the Microsoft icon lower left, hit restart, and that didn't work. I guess when you have an update restart, you actually have to go to the update restart and click on the update restart. That's stupid.
TP-Link was at, what, $15?
$8.99.
Oh, you found one cheaper.
And
nice.
I solved
and you got it delivered today?
Yeah, and I solved the issue of the fish cam debacle. I have a 10-foot, I think it's 10 foot. Hang on. This is
yeah,
for lack of not finding it on there, we're going to say it's 10 feet cable. And when I do the fish cam tonight, I won't have any issues with anything because I'll put that puppy where I want it. I'll get it tuned in how I want it, and that solves that problem. So yes, I ordered them both at the same time. I had to order the cable to get these tonight because it was 5 to 10 o'clock if I spent $25. So I needed the cable. I bought the cable, and then I realized after I bought it, I also need the lightning cable for my phone, but it was too late. Hello, Matthew Camp. Self mode. I did see you accepted my friend's request on Facebook. Thank you.
Oh.
I had to look at that and go, who the hell is this ugly mug? And then I put it together.
Oh, by the way, that case that comes with them.
Yes.
You can charge your phone or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah. USB.
If you look on one side, it's USB.
Yeah.
By the way, you can charge your phone or whatever with it, but it really kills the battery on that case.
I'll bet.
So it's okay.
So where are the extra ear thingies supposed to be in here?
It should have been in there.
They weren't. That's why I'm asking. Are they in the case itself, or are they in the box itself?
They're inside the box somewhere.
They're not.
Well, that sucks. Because they're different sizes for different ear hole openings.
Yep. And then when I read the instructions, that's where I determined it was supposed to be extra ones because...
Well, I got...
Oh, wait. I found them. They're in this stupid little white box that they're all the way at the bottom. You can barely see them. That's dumb. Yeah, they're here.
Not very observant.
He
What'd you
couldn't
say,
wait
Bob?
to use them. That's
What
why.
Bob? What did Bob say? Oh wait, that was George. Hey, what'd you say, George?
Not very observant.
I heard you the first time, and I am very observant. But the doggone things are in a little white pouch and a little white box, and they
I'm
blend
glad
right
you're
into the
enjoying
box.
them.
Which, by the way, I did not like. I'm going to start sounding like someone else we know. I did not like the
Correct.
design of the box. No, not Carrie. I'm not going to mention any names. Hello,
I
Jim.
like them. I use
What new toy did we get now?
I got the earbuds that Tim sent me for my birthday, along with the hat that he sent me from Tony Stewart's organization, number 41.
Oh, that poor hat traveled from
And
Chicago
then,
to Fresno and then Indiana.
in order to
Never
get
been
these to
worn.
work with the computer, I had to have a dongle that I ordered, and I threw it on the floor. I'm not going to get it. And to get it tonight, I had to get a 10-foot long cable for my fish cam so that I won't have to be stretching it dangerously across the room and run the risk of tripping and falling and breaking my neck. Technology
Send me
at
a
its
link
best.
to that TP Link Bluetooth because my Bluetooth on one of my computers is out of date. They don't work well on it.
I can do that. Bobby Warren, you are not first. You are actually first in the second go around. Darren Gilholm will get credit for being first because he was first on the actual stream that started, although it was all kinds of screwed up, at 9 o'clock. And I don't want to go to my credit union to give you a link to my credit union. I want to go to Amazon. God, I give up.
Stealth mode.
What'd he put? What'd I miss?
I'm just not reading what he put in chat.
Why did this not? Oh, it actually signed me out today. I need to pass that along to Brian because he's having issues with that. It actually did sign me out. Good.
I was watching Carrie Holzman a little bit today at work, and you know, YouTube is totally different on a freaking smartphone. And I clicked on chat and it said chat has been moved, and it was like that for 2 or 3 hours. And
Did
then
you
it
ever
restored.
find it?
Oh, later on I did after an hour or two, but I thought that was weird.
All right, Tim, I dropped the Amazon link in Zoom chat.
Oh, cool, thank you.
You are welcome. Yeah,
I'm glad you
I
like
saw,
them.
I do like them. Thank you. I knew Carrie was live. I got a couple of messages while I was driving home from dropping Miss K off, and from whatever the messages were, it didn't even sound appealing to me, so I didn't even open it. Didn't even look at it.
I'll be back in a minute, Ken. I'm gonna take Max out before it rains.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be
you
here.
got the nice one.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I
you
didn't
got-
pay. I didn't pay that price for them. I only paid $8.99, and I got them today. So
You got the
Oh.
5.0?
yes,
Oh, that's even a bigger plus. You can use that with anything.
as long as they work with this, that's cool with me. So they delivered them at 6:39 tonight, according to my email. That's
I got
probably pretty accurate.
a text message and an email this morning at 9 a.m. Package been delivered.
Yeah,
Cool. I'm
yeah.
thinking, oh, well, it's 12 o'clock kids time. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. I didn't like the fact that they rang the doorbell and then ran away like a little kid, but I get it. They're delivery drivers. You're not going to stand there and wait for you to come out and go, "Oh, my box is here." And would you like a cup of coffee? You know, that's not going to happen. So,
It's UPS for you. And FedEx does the same shit. Amazon, at least on Amazon, you can say, hey, leave on my back porch or wherever, and they comply. They do it.
You're lucky
So-
they don't. Go ahead.
beware Google Chrome shampoo, Chrome loader malware picking up Stroop speed. I've never heard of this before. Google Chrome shampoo, Chrome loader malware. Anybody heard of that?
No.
Mm-mm.
That makes two of us or three of us. I'll check that out later. I'm all caught up with
The
everything.
Amazon doesn't throw packages at the house.
Hey, guess what? We made it past 2 seconds on the hour-long Zoom that's supposed to run, so that's a good sign. Considering the first 2 times I did it, it didn't run but 2 seconds. Oops.
Somehow I gotta figure out how to stuff all my furniture into the kitchen and on the patio. I gotta get my carpet steam cleaned next
That's always fun.
Friday, and I'm doing it by myself this time around. And that freaking coffee table is so freaking heavy. That glass is 3/8 of an inch thick, and it's freaking 6 feet long.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous to be doing that alone. So, Jim, I got a quick question for you.
I'm sorry, for who?
Jim?
Okay.
So today I was teaching myself something in DaVinci. Yes, I realize this is scary. I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I had 15 nodes opened. And when I added the 16th thing, it locked DaVinci up. I could not save the file. I could not minimize the screen. I could not do anything. Everything else on the system worked just fine, except for DaVinci. Is DaVinci that big of a power hog that I just needed to sit here and wait an hour for it to release the memory back to work? Or what do you think might have been going on?
No idea.
I'm going to try to replicate it and see what happens. I took a picture of what was going on because I saw something on the internet. I thought, I think I can make that. I overstepped my knowledge just a little bit, but I've got the basic premise down.
Was you trying to render something?
No. I hadn't gotten to the render point yet. I was still doing editing. I was still. As a matter of fact, Tim, I'm going to blame you. Damn it! It worked just fine until I added a picture of your airplane into the scene, and as soon as I added that airplane, gone.
Yeah,
We'll take that picture out.
So my classes with cybersecurity is paying off, huh?
No, I don't know what it was. I'm really sure it wasn't that picture that did it, but it is ironic that I had just added that.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, because I had actually made really good progress. I don't have it exactly how I want it, and then the really big thing will be figuring out how to make something blink. Let me go catch up with Chad.
I was
skim through here.
I was uploading 24 videos to my computer last night, and the damn computer shut off. Second time now.
I opened up Task Manager.
It pisses me off, so I got to start all over again.
Yeah, I understand that. I opened up Task Manager, and the numbers were all really acceptable. Nothing was pegged out. Nothing was maxed out. But I couldn't save the file. I couldn't go to the X and close it out. No matter what I tried. So I finally went Task Manager, end, gone, see ya.
Well, my situation, it was so bad I had to hold down the power button and hope I didn't lose my whole damn operating system like Josh did.
Like Josh did, yeah. I was going to say. Stealth mode says needing more RAM, I think. I've got 64 gigs of RAM. I'm thinking
that's plenty.
That should be plenty.
Yeah, that should be more than enough.
Yeah.
Just a fluke.
Really very odd.
I come home the other day, the whole damn system shut down by itself. That was odd.
Let me run this one by you. You think that's odd? Check this out. I came back into Zoom after I left last night because somebody wanted in, because Chris was the host, fell asleep, or his internet went out. It doesn't matter. With someone being the host, they go to the waiting room, because when that situation dies down, then we'll reopen it and that'll be fine. I came back in, I let said person in, I went ahead and said good night again, everybody, and I left and went to bed. When I got up earlier, I hit the space bar to turn all these monitors on, And two things happened. It was very odd to me. The first thing that happened was on the big ass monitor in front of me, it said connecting to iHeartRadio. I
Oh
don't
my
have
gosh.
iHeartRadio. The second thing that scared me was I glanced over to my other monitor and I am live as the host on Zoom by myself. Now, how
What?
did that happen? Yes. Yes. And that's twice that's actually happened.
Well, first of all, iHeartRadio sucks. I don't know about the Zoom.
Well, I don't have
That's weird.
iHeartRadio. I don't have the app. I don't have it unless it's on this television and I'm not aware of it. And if that's the case, it would do it every time I
Oh,
start it back up.
you got Vizio?
I have a Vizio, yes.
Yeah, iHeart does come with it. But that app sucks. I
Yeah,
really
but
use
it's
Spotify
never.
or Pandora.
I've been doing this now for 3 days, and this is the first time that when I hit the space bar to bring them back on, that's ever showed up. Matthew's saying it is a smart TV. There's no argument there.
Yeah, but you're doing it on a computer though. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, that is true. Unless
That's
the
weird.
unless the TV is Wi-Fi'd into, which it's not. I never did hook that up to this Wi-Fi. Anyway,
Well,
that's
mine's
just
Wi-Fi, but
technical issues that I've had today. Oh, and did I mention I had to restart the stream twice?
yeah, because you had to figure out them new headphones.
And have you watched Doug's stream from today yet, Jim?
No.
He's requesting your presence because he has comments he wants to make about your latest upload.
Oh.
Yes, he did.
Oh. Okay.
I watched it this morning. Well, I didn't watch it. I listened to it at work.
And by
this
the way,
morning.
speaking of your latest upload,
Yeah.
I too have performance issues. Oh wait, you're talking about something else. I was really
Now-
proud of you going on live YouTube and admitting that. Oh, never mind. Wrong way. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That was good though. That was absolutely priceless. I literally sat there and laughed for a few minutes, and I'll be
That was
honest.
the whole
After
point.
that, I didn't understand a word you said, but it looked good. You knew what you were doing, right?
Whoever you
Well,
did-
at least I can fake it enough that people think I know what I'm doing.
Have you got that resolved? Seriously?
I think so. I know I can identify what the problem is. The problem is that I'm overloading the cache that's built into the drive. And I can demonstrate that very easily because Crystal Disk Mark defaults to a 1 gigabit file size when it runs its tests. Okay. Well, the pair of 4 terabyte drives, which are like 2016, they have 64 megabits of built-in cache. The 8 terabyte drives that I got, which are from like 2019-ish or 2020, they have 256 meg of cache. And I can get read and write speeds to be very, very close on the 4 terabytes if I drop the test file to 64 megabytes. I can get like 240 and 240 or whatever that. I mean, everything as soon as I go above 64 megabyte test file on the 4 terabyte drives, then the performance starts dropping. And as I go up in file size, it drops and it drops. And I'm basically just, there's only so much cache on the drive. And when that gets filled up, then the rest of the process has to wait.
Yeah. Because it only can hold so much.
Mm-hmm.
It works so
It's
fast.
like my beer
And there's
pump.
no way to add another catch reporter drives.
Well, no, I don't think there's something in the software that I use for my NAS that does have the ability to set up a cache drive. And what I've run one experiment, I think that's the solution that I'm finally going to wind up with. I've run one experiment where I've set up a solid state drive. I think it's a 240 gig or a 256 gig, 2.5-inch solid state
Anything
drive.
that's that big enough. It's big enough.
I would think it would be big enough. We'll see. But I set that up as a cache drive, and it seems to maybe not completely eliminate the problem, but it seems to handle it a lot better. But I still need to make a couple more tests. I also want to set up that solid state drive as just a regular drive to write to make sure that the land
That's-
speed is what it's supposed to be.
That's
Almost.
interesting. My Synology sent me an email that somebody tried to hack into my network.
That was me.
I figured it was. It was either you or Alex doing speed tests.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I can.
Uh,
As a matter of fact.
Oh, stealth
it's up
mode.
here. Let's see where.
Speak of the devil, how's your Synology going?
Oh, I've still got to order the drives yet, so I'm working on that part right now.
Bloody slacker.
I know. I'm listening to Ken. I meant to say something, but I would have heard Jim say. Sorry, Jim, when he talked about his drives had 256
Whoa,
cache.
whoa. You said you wanted to mention something to me. My show, I go first. Jim can go to the back seat and wait.
Back at a buzz, back at a buzz, back at a buzz.
Go ahead, talk to Jim. I don't care.
I apologize, brother. I was just made a caveat what he was comment on what he was saying about the cache of the drives. On the new Synology NAS I have, I was trying to consider whether to get the 256 or the 512 cache. I think I'm gonna go with the bigger 512s. They're a little bit more, but it might be worth it.
Yeah, I think that's the Pro series. I think has the 512.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
CRM Pro Series. Yeah, they're a little
Yeah,
bit more,
okay.
but I think it'd be worth it. Yeah, that's all I'm meant to say. Thank you, Ken.
You're
Yeah.
still on my list. Don't worry, Burn. You're still on my list from what happened after the stream, okay? And I think we both know what I'm talking about.
Oh my
Obviously.
gosh.
Whoa,
Obviously,
what
I
are
missed
you
something
talking
last
about
night.
here?
I recommended that NAS to stealth mode. Now I'm in trouble. Man, let me go find a shovel and dig my own grave and
Do I need
just
to
be
return it?
done
Hold
with
on. I can return it. Hold on.
Let me.
Roy says, I don't have one. My wife's parents do and set up for them, and I make sure it's not on Wi-Fi. Must be talking about a smart TV.
That's what I would
I'm
guess.
going to guess that's what that is.
Smart TVs suck.
Yeah, after everything ends tonight, I'll actually go into the television settings themselves and see what's. I'm pretty sure Wi-Fi is not set up on the TV because I never did connect it to this Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but you got it on your computer. That's odd.
Yeah, it's connected through HDMI to the computer, and now the good news was it never connected, so I don't know why that popped in. The scarier thing is, why did Zoom reactivate and make me the host? Because I know I left, and I'm going to get with the people that were here when I left to verify that yes, I did leave. I mean, I did go to bed. I did get woke up. I might not have actually left. There's that possibility.
You did leave last night. Of course, I came in pretty late, all pissed off because I waited for 4 hours for a table and never got it. But anyway,
That was interesting. The earbuds just decided to change sides, basically. What was in the left is now in the right. What's in the right is now in the left. Possibly they've lost their charge already. That might be a drawback right there.
huh?
The audio that was coming out of my left switched over to the right. Temporarily, there was no audio on the left, and all of a sudden, there's audio back on the left. It's now back to stereo.
Did you charge them when you first got them?
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
First thing I did.
Maybe they're just being stupid. I don't know. I like them.
I'll check. I didn't read that major manual that's made for.
Yeah, well, you can't read it.
Can't read it. Yeah, I mean, good golly.
You can't read the damn thing.
You cannot. You cannot. I
I
got my
thought
camera
you-
out.
Online.
I thought you would like them, so
I
I
do.
sent them to you.
I appreciate
That's
that.
one good thing. When I get something I can't read, I'll scan it and print it out and make it a little bit bigger.
I don't even deal with that. I just go to the website and read it as a PDF file.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
what I'm.
instructions in the trash. I go online and read it.
Right, so
But there's
obviously,
stuff I had that I couldn't find the manual.
I assume we got a little bit of a late start because I wasn't here for the beginning.
Oh, which start? There were two of them.
Oh, there were.
Oh,
Okay. I didn't
there
This
was
is
realize
what?
this is the third attempt to get this going, and so far it's
Nice.
making it. I was
What?
messing around in the macro, and I had forgot to. Well, I didn't forget. I actually changed it from 60 minutes to 2 minutes, and then when I changed it back to 60 minutes, I somehow ended up changing it to 60 seconds. Oops.
Oops.
Yeah. So I fixed that, and then I went ahead and did an update, rebooted the machine because I had the little goofy thing down there saying that it needed to be restarted. So I did
I'm
it.
waiting for that.
I restarted once using the Microsoft icon in the lower left. That didn't do it. You actually have to restart from the restart thing on the right-hand side on the taskbar.
That seems weird.
That's crazy, but that's what happened. Because when it restarted, the first thing I noticed was it said restart still needed. So I thought, okay, I'll just click on this. And when I did it from the icon over there, it worked just fine.
That makes no sense. Yeah, whatever.
Well, if you haven't noticed by now, I do have technical issues a little bit more often than your average person.
Really?
No. Once we're off the stream, I'll tell you a story.
Okay, I've got the manual brought up on the computer. Charging. Let's go to charging. Let's see what it says. Yeah, that's what it did. Okay. After a period of time, they won't charge. Oh, that's good. Because of an oxidized magnet connector. This usually takes place in 1 to 2 days after use. Now, I don't know how long it's going to be. Type C, I like that. Charging, you can put it on a wireless charging pad, not included.
Yep.
33 feet is the maximum distance. So I was in the kitchen. That's probably, with all the walking around, it is probably at least 35 feet.
I've been 100 feet with them.
And they still worked?
Yeah.
Wow. Says the
No.
battery life is 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that shouldn't be an issue then. Cool.
I've never killed them, but when I use them at work. I use them on my e-bike. When I go on break, I put them in the case. So I work 10-hour days. They've never died on me.
Cool. Rick Lakes is in chat. I
So-
didn't see him sneak in.
10 minutes of charging and 30 minutes of charging probably doesn't hurt them. I only get 3 breaks a day, 2 10 minutes and 1 30 minute.
Roy Kerr said the smart TV is spying on you. That doesn't surprise me. I too want to share something in the after stream Zoom. You guys are going to probably react about the same way I did and scratch your head and go, huh?
I'm still going, huh?
Haven't even discussed it yet. Roy said they've been known to insert cameras dead center of the screen. So there's a camera in the dead center of the screen?
Get
That
out of here.
That would be weird.
I'm sorry, who said that?
Roy
What?
Kerr.
Okay.
If they want to spy on me, fine. I don't care. I mean, you're gonna see me walking
Anything
around in
was
my
said about cable
boxers
box
every
and
now and
cable
then.
company.
If they really want to spy on me, I'll give them the IP address to my security cameras. Screw them. And the MAC address.
It's Tony says, "What? Huh? What? William, are you still using the voice changer?
No, I don't have it running.
That was funny last
Sounds like you
night.
do, but if you don't, then cool. Yeah, that was I brought that upon. I'm the one that got that ball rolling because about a year ago I used one online that now won't work online because it doesn't recognize my microphone for some reason, and I can only think it was either OBS, which was running back then as well, or DaVinci, which was running back then as well. So I don't know why suddenly it doesn't work.
Must be your computer.
Probably. I mean,
Talking about making a nuclear reactor out in Utah, and it's supposed to be out in the
stealth. There you go. Thank you. You got it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Chris. I tried. I can record something in OBS and upload it, and it works just fine. When Alex and I were messing around with it about a year or so ago, I didn't have to do that. I could use the microphone and say whatever I want, and then go in and change it around, and it worked just fine. Now, when I enable the microphone, it comes up with a big red box and says, "Please enable the microphone." Well, I just enabled it, and I get that. So I don't know what it is. I might find the one that I think William recommended. I think it was William. Comes with a free license right now. You're muted. Oh, you're talking to you're talking to the TV. Okay, got it.
Well, either talking to
You
the
must be
TV or talking
Filipino.
to the boss.
Yeah, probably. Let me tell you how to handle the boss. Oh, hi, boss.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to laugh.
Hi, Mrs. Stealth. How are you? We can't hear you because your husband doesn't want us to hear your lovely voice. He's got it muted.
There
By
we
the
go.
way, your
There you
husband
go.
owes me.
I'm
Hi.
sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Good job,
you really-
Stealth.
She's
Keep
too
your
busy
wife
cracking the
muted.
whip on him. Come on.
Yeah.
She better be cracking the whip on him.
Welcome
anyway.
into the madness we call the Zoom homies. Every
Oh.
night.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every
I gotta
night.
get to bed and get to work in the morning, so I am out. But you guys
Have
have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Damn camera.
Now she knows who keeps them up all night.
Yeah, really. You know the conversation you're going to have tomorrow, don't you, Stealth? I can't believe
Tomorrow?
you're with those people every night. How do you stand it?
Tomorrow? You think she's going to wait that long? Tomorrow?
Oh,
I
it's
don't-
gonna
I
be
don't
in the
think
next
so.
5 minutes or so. You're deep
He's,
shit.
here in a second, he's going to go, wait a minute, I'll be right back. And then we're going to see
wait. There
the
it is.
avatar.
Yeah.
And he'll forget to mute his mic, and we'll hear, what do you do with those people? Well,
And he just disappears. Well, yeah, Tim's the one that recommended this thing to me. It's his fault.
That would be funny. I'm pretty quick about if there's a private conversation going on, I'm pretty quick about catching it and going ahead and muting the mic.
Yeah.
'Cause
Thank you.
I do realize there are times
it took me a
people
second to
forget.
realize. Oh crap. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guilty of it too. Be better be gentlemen now. Yeah, exactly. We're going to sit up on our chairs and we're not going to say anything bad.
I've been called a lot of things in my life. Gentlemen isn't one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No,
me too.
you call her boss.
Boss lady. Yeah. For
That's
sure.
the magic word.
Yeah.
I've learned that over the years.
After
There
24
comes the boss.
Yeah. Oh, we're stopping at. I think we're stopping at Kroger in the morning now. I believe that's what the message was, and all I said was, "Okay." I'm not even going to argue it.
I hate
Yes.
it when I'm
Can we
looking
pass
for.
by Kroger in the morning? I need 2 cans of small pineapple. Does it mean she needs 2 cans of small pineapples, or does she want 2 small cans of pineapple? I should write that back and really upset her.
You know, he used to drive me up the wall in the mornings, and we both worked at the same job at one time, where I'm still employed at, by the way. We gotta stop at Starbucks. It's like, are you kidding me? $4 for a freaking cup of coffee when we have free coffee at work?
A lot of people like
freaking
Starbucks.
mad. I would get so mad.
I saw a video today. I don't know if they're true or not, but if most people knew saw that video, they probably didn't eat fast food no more.
Huh?
I mean, I saw a video about cleanliness on fast food places.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're not the world's
Starbucks
most
is one of
cleanest
them.
places.
I'm sorry. You're
Speaking of the devil, one of the
come on.
one of the photo shoots I was on maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, I seen mice running across the ground. I'm like, what the hell? They
Yep.
got mice here. I'm not coming back.
That's one thing.
That's not cool. When you see rodents running across
No.
in front of
And-
people and they don't care about you.
And then
And
you
not
you get
cleaning-
chicken nuggets, and it makes you wonder: is it really chicken nuggets?
Yeah, a lot of them were raw. People reported them being raw.
Yeah.
And they're not cleaning out the drink machines and all that.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean, the Coke machines
Yeah,
and
yeah.
tea dispensers and all that.
I'm going to go freaking nuts until I find that.
You could taste that when they don't clean it. You could
Oh,
tell.
yeah, you can.
How would you know in the first place? I mean,
I got a picture to
tastes right.
share after the stream.
Can I get another one, please? Yeah.
That one didn't taste quite right. Let me try another one here.
Does it taste like a combination of bleach and soap and piss?
Oh.
Ugh, gross.
I'm glad I was a professional chef when I was younger. I worked for Darden Foods, which was Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Home Stop on the buffet. So we did it the right way. I would never work in a fast food restaurant, nor
Wait,
have I.
whoa. Back up here. Only Burger King can do it your way, not the right way. Stop right there.
You're right, brother.
Garden food. That's
I'm just messing with you.
Longhorn Steakhouse also, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Longhorns is
Darden
pretty
Foods got them
good.
too. There's a good company to work for. I work for them. They take sanitary extremely seriously. At least when I worked there. I worked there for a while, and yeah, it was very serious. They would inspect the underneath edges of the counters. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah,
Wow.
you better.
Are you kidding me?
The lower shelves. If you didn't, yep, the lower shelves. Underneath the lower shelves, it would look up underneath. Yeah, that's how it used to be inspected. Yeah,
Just out-
every night. Yeah.
Out of
That'd be
curiosity,
definitely-
when they run their finger across there, were they using a white glove or a black glove?
Okay, that's Navy stuff there.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't remember.
Well, the
Yeah,
white glove will
glove.
show the dirt. The
Latex.
black glove will not show the
A
dirt.
latex glove. I think we had latex gloves,
Well,
so it would have
that
been a latex type glove. Yeah, a latex type glove. We didn't have black, and I think it was just a standard like surgical latex, and they would run it in the look, and or they take a wipe or a clean towel and rub it underneath, and if anything came up, you're doing it again. It's like that was military style because the kitchen was in such a way it was tile, ceiling, floor, everything except for the vent hoods. You could hose down the
Yeah.
entire everything, every piece of equipment.
That's
vent
in
hood,
Florida?
We'd be in there with like pressure washers, super hot pressure washers underneath the counters every night. Yeah. And
That's in Florida?
Yeah. Yep. I worked the Olive Garden, Florida. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I used to spray down the restrooms at Kroger.
Now, this was a long time ago. This was a very long time ago. I don't know how it is now, but they took it very seriously back then. And
They're probably a
don't have
little
any
more
problem ever
stricter
with
now.
Darden Foods.
Hey, still one night I went in just to clean just the restrooms, and I had so much hot water sprayed that fire alarms went off.
Yep, we've done that. We've set them off. We have set them off. Yep, we have done that. We had so much steam in the kitchen that alarms started
Wow.
going off. Yeah, and had
The
to open
man-
doors. Then we had to call the fire department. Hey, it's okay. We're cleaning. All right,
That's
I've
funny.
been checked out. Yeah.
The closing manager had just left. He got down the road. He got a call and he had to come back. He said, "You mean you said you made me come back?"
If you in the old days, if you
Everyone
sprayed the fire alarm, it would go off. If you
No, I didn't spray the
compromised
fire
got
alarm.
water in it, yeah, it would go off. If you
It
sprayed
was
it.
just a steam. He was
Yeah,
laughing.
enough
He
steam.
said- He said, "I had to come back."
Yep, we've done it, Chris Garrett. Yep, I hear you, brother. It has happened. Yep.
Wow.
Did you ever do it intentionally, or was it all accidental?
Might
Accidental.
have pushed our limits.
No, the correct answer to that is I can neither confirm nor deny.
I can either confirm or deny that we might have pushed the limits a bit.
Exactly. I would never say we never ever did it intentionally. Never did we do it intentionally. Never
No,
did
no.
we do it intentionally.
Hey, Kelly.
It's a several hundred, it's a $3,000
Huh?
fine or some crap like that. If
Oh yeah.
Well, I
you're
hate
in big
to.
trouble.
Yeah, well, you don't have to pay it. The company has to pay it, right?
But then I'll be out of a job. I'm gone.
There's always that possibility. Yes, I mean, you kind of have to look at the whole thing.
Mhm.
Oh, they're already predicting that the next Stanley Cup is going to go through Vegas next year. That's amazing. Are they that
Wow.
good? Huh. I had to go check my
Who
baseball
won it
scores
again
real
this year?
Vegas won it yesterday, their first ever in franchise history. Of course, the franchise only what 5, maybe 6 years old, I believe. JL, that's a new person in chat. Have never seen JL
Yeah.
before. Hello, JL. Guess it's a clown. 6 years old. Thank you, Sonny Scottford. Appreciate that. Yeah, I knew they weren't a very old franchise. And the interesting thing that I found about Vegas was they made it to the Stanley Cup Finals in their first year of existence. That is just
Wow.
that's amazing.
That's
just
freaking cool.
Yeah. And I was so rooting. I'm not a big hockey fan, but I was so rooting for them to win it. But they didn't. They let
I've
me
only
down.
been to a couple of games, but I like it when they fight. It's even
Yeah.
better than NASCAR fights. Of course, NASCAR don't have fights no more because you get penalized or put in jail now.
That
Yeah.
reminds me of the old joke. I was at a fight and a hockey game broke out.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
see who left here. I guess that'd be William. He must be having internet problems again.
Really?
He had them yesterday for a while. I don't know that that's the issue, but you having internet problems again?
No, Eric,
Precious,
one big white
Precious just stepped on the
Your
keyboard
cat did
to
it?
escape.
No, I don't know. Everybody just was one big picture. Had to reset.
That's
Oh,
weird.
Hmm.
I haven't had that
Yeah,
happen.
well, it was update Tuesday yesterday. I didn't let my updates go through yet.
Yeah, I got the thing today. I mean, obviously it updated yesterday, and then I just now noticed down there at the bottom that it said it needed to restart. So now if I turn the Longitudes off, does it make my background go away?
Usually on update Tuesday is when I get a lot of stupid phone calls.
Roy
I
said
solve a
hockey's
problem
better
over
than
the
football.
phone.
Roy, that's because you live in Minnesota and you guys enjoy your hockey in Minnesota. And I bet if you were to go somewhere where they play, I don't know, say badminton, they're going to say badminton's better than football. I personally like watching tiddlywinks over football, but that's just me, you know?
But I did discover do not run a video driver update when it wants to during Zoom.
Oh, that would suck.
Oh, is that what caused it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would think running any kind of an update might create havoc while you're on Zoom. I don't know.
But they didn't give you a button to cancel out of it. It started itself and decide it's going to go.
Well, they are computers, and the AI is getting smarter. We might have the Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator come to fruition one of these days. Who knows?
I'll be back.
I personally seriously doubt it'll get there in my lifetime, but it might get there. TV shut off. I wonder why the TV shut off. I don't know. Discord goes berserk when doing an NVIDIA driver update. Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't know if I
Speaking of
discussed
that, I need
that
to check.
on YouTube.
Let me go check
or
my
not.
driver for my graphics card. If I go away, you'll know what happened.
Oh, shit.
Yep, I got the error code 43 right before those updates happened on my NVIDIA card. It disabled my video and the onboard Intel on this computer
Really?
here. And yeah, it took me a minute to figure out what happened, and I had to look the code up. Code 43 in Windows. It said either the device or driver has failed, and I thought, okay, some kind of update here, and I haven't gotten it yet. And I went ahead and I reinstalled my driver, and then I ran the update, and then everything was okay. But it kind of was interesting. It disabled all my. I had video, but it was just full brightness, and I could not adjust anything at all. It was just none of it. It was like, wow, it was weird, but it was working. That was the craziest thing. So I knew it wasn't failed because it'd be black screen otherwise. So I was like, all right, so it's something in the drivers. So I was able to fix it, but it took me a minute.
Yeah,
Who
I've
kept
got the
getting
black.
blue screens the other night? Was that William or was that someone else? Someone kept
I don't know.
restarting their system and kept getting blue screens. I don't remember who it was.
I had that happen a bit ago.
Framework, which was update today, and how programs.
Long Dog joins us in chat. That's an important function within Windows. That's a lot of programs hook into. Roy
Yeah,
is saying the latest version is 23.5.2 for something. I'm guessing for the NVIDIA card. I'll look at it later. Because I don't want to run the risk that I accidentally screw something up again.
I thought you were running AMD on your Radeon type video card.
Yeah, it is. I can click on the AMD Software Adrenaline Edition, and it says my current version is for my card is 23.4.3. It is up to date. It last checked on the 15th of. Well, that can't be correct because it says last check June 15th, 2023. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not still June 14th here in the United States? So obviously it's checking out of the United States somewhere.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's an interesting question from Long Dog.
What's that? I'm not in chat right now. There is an update available. Just now when I manually checked, it said update available. I'm not going to click on the red download button. I'll throw it over there and do it later. There goes the thing. I want to thank everyone for being here for the 3 attempts to get the show off tonight. Finally. And it actually worked in an hour. That's amazing. We still have some minor adjustments to make, like that didn't work right because that ended way too soon. Doggone it. There will not be a 4th show to figure out the macro. I'll do that tomorrow privately on YouTube where nobody can see it. And that's what I'm going to discuss once the thing ends, is private videos on YouTube. And you guys will scratch your head and go, huh? Ryan Lightfoot's going to join us. I'll make some co-hosts to let people in here in a minute. I think Sam is currently a co-host, or he was. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just the host of the show. There are no co-hosts. Oh, that's because I had to restart my system. Well, man, thanks for telling me, guys. I mean, Are we done on YouTube? For everybody but Roy, we are done on YouTube. Roy, YouTube is going to continue with a black screen, and then every now and then technical difficulties will flash by. Good night. See you tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Except for Roy. Roy, it's still going for you. You're special. I'm keeping it running for you.